Hello there. In this video, I'd like to show you my Henry Shire's tarp tent, the Contrail. It's set up in front of you right here, and the total package of this shelter system with the tent stakes, which are 7 MSR groundhog stakes, 6 Night Eyes #1 size beaners, a 2 mil poly ground sheet, and the tarp tent itself weighs 2 pounds, total package. It's an extremely lightweight package. This is my go-to shelter for 3-season backpacking. It's just a very, very nice, spacious tent. It's got a lot of great features. So let me show them to you real quick. I am doing this in one take, so please bear with me. I'll do a quick little 360 walk around. You can see underneath here is a venting system, and I'm just going to bring you down so you can see that. Underneath here is bug mesh. This is bug mesh, and when you see the interior space, you'll see a lot better how it works. But that's a great venting system, and it goes the full length of the whole tarp tent. Very, very nice. This is the back side of the tarp tent. You can see that there is more bug mesh that goes the full length of the back. Right here are 2 carbon fiber poles that come with the tarp tent, and these can actually be lowered. They have Velcro right here, and you just unhook the Velcro, slide this all down, and what that does is it lowers all of this to cover the bug meshing, and it's basically a storm mode. So you can lower this and get it close to the ground, and it just gives you that much more protection from rain and stuff like that. I've never had any issues with it like this, but you know, if you were in a really, really horrible storm, you might want to lower it, and that's just one more versatile feature. This is for tarp tensioning. You pull that right there, and that will tighten up this line right here. And then we'll go down, show you. This is the MSR groundhog stake. These are the stakes that I prefer mostly because they're Y shape. You can see the Y shape on top, and they hold really, really well. The little line of spectra here that is connected to the stake itself. And then what I use is a Night Eyes #1 size beaner, and those are connected to the line on the tarp tent itself. Just a quick clip-on, clip-off deal. Adds a little bit of weight, but it's just a little bit easier to work with, so that's why I do it. And you can see here, what I've done is I've added a line of spectra on the back, which I've tied to this pull-out here, and a lot of times I've seen other people that have this tarp tent. What they'll do is they'll bring a small segment of tent pole with them. As opposed to doing that, I just usually find a stick. You can see I've got a stick there, and then I've got it threaded through the top of the stick, and then it comes down to another stick right here, which I use, and that's what I use as my stake for holding this down. So it just saves me a little bit of stuff that I have to carry. And I'll bring you down low so you can see the interior space from this side. That is my Western Mountaineering bag right there, my Exped Sinmat UL7, and that is the interior space from that side. Walk around this side, you can see the same. There are tie-outs on the side here to get more tension and to spread the ventilation system that I was showing you right here, to spread that out. Come back around here. Put it back on the tripod so I can show you the interior space of this bad boy. Okay, first off, the venting system. It's got a great little venting system right here. This vents out here. It also has a line that comes down, a line of spectra, that holds the beak out. You don't necessarily have to use that if you don't want to. Sometimes I opt not to, and sometimes I do. Right now I do because I'm showing you how great this beak works. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up the vestibule. It's got Velcro. You can see that all I need to do is roll it up. Two little Velcro straps that hold back the vestibule door. Just roll it up, strap it down, it holds it back. You can see here, one of the things that I've added is a little Spectra, which is on a prusik knot, which I can slide up or down, and basically it's just got a loop on it, and I wedge my socks in there, and that way I can have my socks hanging up and drying throughout the night, covered by the beak if it's raining, and it just helps them dry just a little bit more. You can see all this stuff that I have under here, all of it is protected from the rain, from that beak. So everything here that's underneath this is all protected, and it's not inside of the bug netting itself in the main compartment, which is great. You can see here I have my platypus with my bite tube, so all I have to do at night is I can just take a quick little sip if I have to, just open up or just close it simply like this with my bite tube through there, and I can have a drink of water whenever I'd like, which is sweet. You can see I have my little snacks here, my water. This is my cook kit. You can cook underneath of this while it's closed. Just be very careful. It's still nylon, so if it gets hit by some flame, you're in trouble. But just be very careful. You can do it. I have done it. So my pack and this is actually my pack liner, which I use for waterproofing. I use it as a ground sheet to protect if the ground starts to get soaked or whatever, protect my pack from getting all soaked. I have my sit pad here, which really what I use when I get out of the tent at night to pee. I can sit on it, put my camp shoes on, go take my pee, sit back down, take these off, slide back in. And I'm going to show you real quick. You can see the pole that I have, it's slanted. This is actually my trekking pole. So I don't have any tent poles with this. This is just my trekking pole, which is in my hand for the majority of the day. And then it's my tent pole at night, which is a multi-purpose deal, and it saves weight and space, so that works for me. Also, I wanted to show you, move my socks. We have my entire sleep system in here. And I wanted to show you that up close. Okay, so real quick, my food, cook kit, that kind of stuff, snacks, camp shoes, my sit pad / back pad that goes in my backpack, my pack itself, and my clothes bag there. My bite tube, like I said, I can easily just throw inside to take a swig of some water. This is just some things that I might use in the middle of the night that I just leave in this corner right when I get out. This is my frame pad that goes in the inside of my pack to create my frame. It also goes underneath of my inflatable pad to protect from any punctures that might, rocks or twigs or anything underneath that might puncture this. And in case I do get a puncture, I will have some kind of padding and some kind of insulation in case it does puncture. And we have my sleeping bag, my Western Mountaineering Summer Light. This is my Exped inflatable pillow. And this is my silk liner. So that is the entire interior space. You can see if you have this tarp tent set up correctly, you will have the bug netting stretched wide like that for full breathability. The same thing is on the other side. It's fully stretched. This is a bathtub bottom. You can see the sil nylon here, how it kind of raised up. See how it's kind of raised up a couple inches? That's to prevent water from coming inside. It's called a bathtub bottom. And you can see the ventilation in the back, the headroom, which goes all the way up. I will show you real quick me sitting inside. Fully sitting inside, head up, everything. So this is a very comfortable tent, and for 2 pounds, I think that it's very much worth the wait, and it's easy to set up. Guy Franco does it in, I think, like 58 seconds. He sets it up, so it's a very easy shelter to set up, and I love it. It's my go-to shelter. So thanks for watching my Henry Shire's tarp tent, the Contrail, 2 pounds.